Yeah. Yo, Sunday and Mondays is lit. We hit the field, pads clashing, quarterback vision, throw deep with mad passion, defense pressing, they're blitzing like wolves. I'm juking through the line, there's pressure in these moves. It's 4th and inches, pod and arm. The crowd is loud, we're bringing the storm. Hail Mary in the sky, let it fly, do or die. Touchdown dance, now the end zone's on fire. Welcome to Pod and Long, your weekly blitz of gridiron football fire.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pod and Long. I'm your host, Ryan. It's great to have you with us. I'm here once again with the Word of Drew.
Like many teams in Major League Baseball, the Mets need pitching. You know what'll solve that problem? 35-year-old second baseman.
Also here with Mr. Mike.
Look, anytime you have a chance to get a 35-year-old second baseman, you just got to take it. They're so rare on the market. You got to snap them right up.
And also here, it's Mr. Megastar Mark.
I feel ashamed to be related to Kevin Herter, that criminal, that psychopath who batted a ball at a referee and then got himself ejected.
Oh,
what a absolute savage he is. That's what happens when you run with my family.
Ref had it coming.
Don't screw with the Mark family. Don't screw with the Megastars. Don't screw them. It's a Monday night, guys. Whoa.
Who's playing right now?
Well, we've got Mike's team, and then we've got
our team's still a dumpster fire. It's been burning now for years. The winner's circle's been.
The Coach Sex Books are facing the injury-plagued injuries tonight on Monday Night Football. Brock Purdy already has 3 interceptions. Bryce Young already has an interception. It's 7-3. You're winning, though, Mike.
Yes, and it's going to be an ugly, ugly game.
Oh, my God.
Ryan, I can't help but notice that in your subtext, you've asterisked out the word sex as though that is a profanity. See, this is what's wrong with America's puritanical values. Right. There's nothing wrong with sex. We should be able to talk about it. It's not a profanity. You can't even earmuffs me for that.
You know what is a profanity?
Xbox?
Xbox!
Early.
Tell us what to do. Yeah.
Very early.
I would like to quote Grandpa Simpson on this occasion. I had sex.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
All right. I'm taking the asterisks out, guys.
That a boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it out. All right. Yeah, there's a game happening right now. It's happening right now.
Excuse me while I take this out.
All right, let's start.
In 2023, 4 friends were sentenced to watch bad football for crimes they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped, arguing over text message to the YouTube underground. Today, still growing their audience, they survive with silly voices and running gags. If you have an hour to kill, if you have nothing better to do, and if you can find them, maybe you can listen to the A Block.
Hey, everybody. It's week 12 of the NFL season coming to a close right now as this game is finishing up. It's fire your offensive or defensive coordinator week because it's actually their fault. Chip Kelly, gone. New York Giants defensive coordinator, gone. Several others shuffled around. It's not our fault. Regular NFL head coaches and players, it's Chip Kelly's fault.
It's a good thing we don't know any Raiders fans.
Yeah, for real.
It's scapegoat week. It's like Shark Week, but different.
Right.
To be fair, though, there's a lot of stuff that's Chip Kelly's fault. So this is fine.
Yes.
You can blame him.
Who's complaining?
This particular situation may not be his fault, but this is karma coming back to play him for something he's done either in this or past life.
Well, Mr. Mike, you specifically hate that man.
I do.
That's dropped your team. You dropped your team at one point when he became their head coach.
That was the year that we took a break, and I
started seeing other people.
I saw Jay Cutler for a while, and
it
reinvigorated me.
Good fling.
Your lungs have barely recovered.
Smoking Jay. Hey, before we move on, though, we've got merchandise. You can get some. The Weasel. We've got a McConkey.
Christmas.
Perfect time for Christmas. I'm going to drop the little QR code.
Buy our stuff.
Grab that.
Our stuff.
It's stuff and things. Also in the description if you want to get it. All right. Let's jump right into these categories, I guess. But wait, I have one more thing. I forgot to ask this question. Mark, I'm meaning to ask you this question all day, but I saved it for the show. Have you seen Holiday Touchdown, A Bills Love Story yet?
No. It came out this week, I think. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I haven't seen it. I did get emails from it though, asking for extras, and if I was living in Buffalo, you can bet your ass I would have been a fucking extra in that.
I have a slight problem with the premise of this film.
You're gonna say exactly what I was gonna say. Keep going.
One, there are not two people that remotely attractive in Buffalo.
That's where I was headed.
100% right. Yeah.
Let's look again.
Yeah, there's Buffalo hot for a reason. So.
Yeah, and this story only ends with him putting her through a table.
Yeah.
That's basically the end of the marriage ceremony is you go through a table.
I appreciate that they didn't want to fully commit to putting her in the Zubaz pants, so they came up with this weird like Captain America pants scheme for her.
Evil Knievel type of outfit.
Those pants, I think not even the same color. That's not a Bills color scheme. That looks like the Oilers.
Chargers.
I think he switched the pants because it looks like he's wearing leggings.
They switched the pants.
I think
you might be right.
The pleats. It's the pleats.
It's the pleats and the pants.
Yeah. Also, I've tried to sit on the goalpost before, and they just kick you off. So that's
they don't like that.
Not accurate. Yeah.
They should put lights around the goalpost, though.
Also, okay, all right. This is me. Put that back up for a second. There is there is something fundamentally wrong with this poster. Can anybody else figure out what it is? It has to do with what they're sitting on.
It's at midfield.
Not only is it at midfield, it's facing out away from the
facing the wrong way. Yeah, it's facing the wrong way.
My God.
Come on, Hallmark, be better.
Yeah.
Look, AI can only do so much.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that's the end zone, but either way, the goalpost is facing away from the playing zone.
It's definitely facing the wrong way. Yes.
I don't think this movie's very good.
We got to have you see it so you can give us the update.
I'll watch it. I'm not fucking out of it, but I'll watch it.
I'll watch it. All right. That was very important.
I'm old and I work with children, okay? Ryan.
Holiday Touchdown. Does it end with there's got to be some kind of Super Bowl joke, right? There's got to be some like they break the ring gets lost or something.
Is Josh Allen in it?
I
He's
think
got Hollywood connections.
So
I think he has
weird
to be,
enough, the Bills have a third string defensive tackle who didn't even play this year. He was on IR named Dwayne Carter, but he majored in theater at Duke. He apparently is in it often because he's the only one who can act.
I got it. I got the final line. He proposes to her saying, "There's no way I can go 0-5 because this is his proposal."
I like it. I thought he was going to forget the ring like Thurman forgot his helmet.
I like that version better.
He just misses and someone just yells wide right when he tries to.
Hey, though, this is an omen. This is an omen. Remember when they were making that awful fever pitch and the premise was that the Red Sox never win and then they did and they had to rewrite the entire end of the movie?
Right.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Right. It'll be good for you. It's good.
And the villain, of course, is Frank Reich.
Yeah, right.
we all know why.
Terrible person.
And we all know why, and we can't talk about it.
100%.
We need a Hallmark movie about Ryan Day, though, and whatever this is.
It would still be the most boring movie ever.
Yeah, it would. All right, let's do some categories. First category. Best team in the NFC is most definitely the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah. They crushed the Bucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They crushed the Bucks.
The Bucks are bad, by the way. I think they've had a string of tough games, but I think the Bucks are
the shine's coming off the Bucks, but the Bucks are decent. I heard somebody suggest today, some pundit or another, that there's an there's a non-zero chance that Aaron Donald comes back and plays 10 or 15 snaps a game.
Yes, I heard
if that's the case, hand them the trophy now.
Yeah, right.
I heard that as well, actually, today. I was like, really? Hasn't he been retired for like 3 years now?
The one thing that makes me a little nervous too about the Bucs is Baker is hurt. Like he went in MRI, and it's
bad,
it's an injury to his throwing arm. So
they said they got good news.
I don't like that. I don't like seeing Baker go down.
X-rays were negative, but still
shows low grade sprain.
Yeah, hopefully
they're already spiraling.
I mean, that's not going to get any better, though. That's the thing. He's still got like 7 games to go, whatever it is. So,
I mean, it was ugly before he even got knocked out. So
I love Baker. I think
right. Yeah. He's kind of lost it a little bit the last 2 or 3 weeks, which I'm happy about.
But look, they've had a tough run, and I think people are starting to figure them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, remember, they are coached by Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
and they have injuries all up and down. Baker's just the latest.
Yep. Yeah, and I think Amika has kind of not hit a wall, but I think people have learned how to play him. I think he's, by the way, going to be their next great receiver. I really do think he's going to be good.
Yeah,
I think he just needs to learn a little bit more about running routes and
also you see it with rookies a lot. They're not used to a 17-game schedule.
Yeah, right.
They hit this time of year and they start to run out of juice. It happens.
And they're double covering him. I mean, there is no one else to throw it to. Who else? Name another. Tez Johnson is actually productive for them, and nobody knew his name.
Mike Evans is dead. And,
right. Cade Otton. Are you afraid of him?
No, he fumbled.
You're not. Boy, the Rams look good. And whatever Matthew Stafford's bus of hookers that he's got. Whatever that is really working for him.
Let's start that rumor.
He's got a bus that he goes in, and it rejuvenates him after every game.
It's a Lazarus pool.
That's
kind of. I thought that was is he Ra's al Ghul? Is that what I'm
doing here? Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, I'd love Matt Stafford to have a Damian Stafford wander around. That'd be great.
Remember in the offseason when we talked about Stafford and he might leave, and are they going to give him a contract or not?
Yeah, and now he's going to win the MVP.
And now he's got 30 touchdown passes and 2 picks, and he's probably easily the front runner.
Best coach in the league.
They weren't going to bring him back, though. They were debating not bringing him back. What were they thinking? They had to bring him back.
Now, I could see, let's say the Rams win the Super Bowl this year. I could see them immediately disassembling the entire thing, cratering, and being bad for a while. But if you get a second ring out of it,
I could see if they win another ring, I could see McVay stepping away and becoming like a commentator, being on the pregame shows, because I think he'd be great at that. So.
Yeah, he's entertaining to listen to, unlike some other commentators that currently are employed.
He should take the Penn State job.
Yeah.
What is that?
Sean
Penn
McVay
State job.
The Penn State job.
Penn State job.
Everyone wants the Penn State job. All right, moving on. Somehow the Bears are 8-3. How? Serious question. How are the Bears 8-3 at this point?
Listen, maybe we should have had more faith in Ben Johnson. Maybe it just took him a few months to figure out his quarterback and what works and what doesn't.
There is something though that's still hard to buy. This team strikes me as one and done in the playoffs.
I know. The problem is you don't know why they're good.
Right, and that's an issue. There's some AFC teams that I'm not they have really good records that I'm not totally on board with, but at least I can see how they got to where they're getting. Denver has a really good defense.
They gave up 42 to the Bengals.
And they won that game.
Yes. But they gave up 42 to a Joe Burrow-less Bengals. Come on. They barely beat the Giants.
But Joe Flacco's elite.
Vikings.
Hashtag.
They barely beat the Commanders. They barely beat the Raiders. So I'm
one
looking
score
at the schedule
games
right now. Okay. Not even one score. Okay.
They're the, whatever it was,
lost to the Vikings.
Raiders.
Lost to the Vikings game 1. Got annihilated by the Lions game 2. Beat the Cowboys soundly game 3. Beat the Raiders by a point, 25-24. Beat the Commanders 25-24. Beat the Saints 26-14. Lost to the Ravens. Beat the Bengals by 5. Beat the Giants by 4. Beat the Vikings by 1. Beat the Steelers by 3. They are one fumble away from being
Now, there's something to be said for knowing how to win one-score games. But yeah, I remember that Derek Carr year with the Raiders where they went 12-4, but they won like 9 one-score games that year. The coin doesn't flip your way like that 2 seasons in a row. That said, Caleb's been pretty good over that.
They are
stretch.
better.
Caleb's
they are significantly better.
Caleb's good at not fucking up. So
Yeah.
I mean, that was
which
the
is
problem
exactly
first
what
year.
Ben Johnson did with Jared Goff.
Yeah, right. Just don't fuck up.
These are the last 6 quarterbacks the Bears have faced, okay? The last 6 quarterbacks. Mason Rudolph this past week. Juggalo J.J. McCarthy. Jackson Dart. I think he got hurt in that game. Joe Flacco. Tyler Huntley. And Spencer Rattler. Those are the last 6 quarterbacks they faced.
You play who's in front of you.
I agree with you, but also that's not their fault.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this team strikes me as a team that maybe they even win that division. Still, I'm still up in the air. I think the Lions are going to come back and take it, but I think that first game, I think they get blown out by a better team. I can't see them winning a game.
In the Shakey's Bowl, they're going to get blown out.
Yeah, right.
All right, moving on to what? Well, Davis Mills, that dark angel, that demon spawn. He did it to us. We said, "Oh, you shouldn't be afraid of Davis Mills, Mark." Well, what the hell do we know? The Texans defeated the Bills. What?
I know this team. I know this team.
Boy, do you.
You shouldn't have been afraid of Davis Mills. You apparently should have been afraid of Will Anderson.
Right. No, it wasn't Davis Mills that had
defense.
It was defense that just wrecked havoc.
All the defense. And the Bills still had a chance to win in the end, but
they're like this, up and down and up and down and up and down. Just not their year. So it is what it is.
Wow. Does CJ Stroud have a problem here? Does he not get replaced?
We have to see how he actually didn't practice again today, though. This is like week 4 of a concussion. I mean,
stop it with your blasphemy.
But is this like a Juggalo JJ McCarthy concussion? Like, oh, he has a concussion still, guys. We're dead serious. He's still he still has a concussion, guys. Or is it he has a concussion?
Yeah, my head hurts.
So I'm telling you, JJ McCarthy is the truth, man. Dude's got ice in his veins. Did you not see that 4th quarter drive last week?
Bro, he sailed a 5-yard out and almost gift-wrapped a pick 6. He ain't the guy. Vikings need somebody who can actually read a blitz.
I like how it just, like, there's clearly more to the argument, but it just stops.
It only gives me 10 seconds when I do that, and I really want more.
You know what?
See if I can pay for more, and I can't.
We forgot one. We were talking about the Bills, so we should play.
Dad, are you in the mafia?
What? Me? Come on, what are you talking about? I'm just driving you to brunch here.
You need the visual for that one, but yes.
Yes. The Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I'm rewatching that. Did I say that yet?
No.
I'm rewatching The Sopranos after literally I think the last time I saw it was like 15 years ago. So
how's it hold up?
Really fucking good. It's still really good. It's almost like a period piece now, which is weird.
Sure, right.
Because it's so like in that late 90s, early 2000s vibe. It works though, man.
It was filmed in the old way, so like a lot of these visuals are not like remastered or digital. It's all analog, like old school film.
And there's a lot of shit I'm picking up on that I didn't notice the first time around. It's just like really good ways to film, and
it's Carm's bangs just grow every season a little bit more,
right?
A little bit more.
It's really well done, except that horrible. I'm up to season 2, and there's that horrible season 1 episode where Christopher tries to become a music agent, and it's just so hard to get through. It is the worst.
Charles Napier shows up as a space hippie. Groovy sound, man.
Are they making that was his ode to Arliss.
Love Arliss. Love Arliss.
I like that Gandolfini's son is doing stuff now. It's actually pretty good. I saw him in a couple of things. He's good.
Didn't they play him in like a Sopranos prequel or something?
In the whatever of Newark, whatever that was. That prequel movie. He played his dad, which was cool.
That's fun. Well, the Bills not fun. Lost.
Up
Tough
and
loss.
down and up and down and up and down.
That might be one that haunts you. That might come back and haunt you a little bit.
I don't
at
think
the end.
this season's worth saving, Ryan.
Oh, stop it.
I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
They're going to win like 6 in a row after this. You know they are. They did this a couple years ago, didn't they? They won.
This is different. This feels different.
Well, maybe McDermott will get fired and Bill Belichick will be your coach.
Nope. McDermott's going to be there forever.
Oh, my God.
He is. They're not going to fire him.
He'll be there forever. All right, well, let's move on. Let's make you happier. What? The Cowboys defeated the Eagles.
Now, hold up. That means that the Cowboys had a higher number than the Eagles did.
Wow, Eagles fans are going to be...
Explain it to Eagles fans so they can understand this, because I know this is difficult for them to
Eagles
figure out
fans,
how some numbers are higher than other numbers. And
they're not happy with us when we criticize the Eagles. They're not happy with us.
Well, they're banging rocks together, and they're making a lot of grunting and whistling noises, and I assume that means they're mad at us.
I just thought they were throwing monkey bones in the air.
Yeah.
Like in front of a large obelisk.
No, they would try to fuck the obelisk.
Wow.
They have to grease the obelisk so they don't climb it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Coach Sexbook.
He doesn't have an obelisk, as far as I know.
You certain?
I haven't gotten to that chapter yet. Maybe he does.
It's in the back.
It's in the...
Search the index. You'll find it.
It's in the index. Let me look. Obelisk.
Bible doesn't say that. Yeah, it does. Where?
Yeah, he actually did. Yeah, he did it to Pete Carroll
That's exactly
once.
what I was thinking of.
Oh boy. Well, I was watching this game. The Eagles were up like 21-0 or something. Maybe it was less. I don't know. But I went to do something and I returned and it was tied. And I went, how?
Listen, there's several things happening here, which is we already talked about at the Orton line that Dak Prescott is having a banner year on an otherwise mediocre team. But the other part of this is this game was endemic, and you saw it a lot. You saw it in the Giants-Lions game. You saw it in this game. You saw it in the Colts-Chiefs game. There's a lot of coaches making real dumb decisions.
Yes. Yes.
And people are getting, I understand analytics and all that shit, but like people are getting entirely too cute with going forward on 4th down instead of kicking field goals.
What are we doing?
You saw it in this game too. I mean, jumping ahead, it cost the Giants a game. They would have beaten the Lions if they kicked the field goal at the end of regulation instead of trying to put away for the touchdown. We're all getting a little too smart now. Like, take the points, man.
Well, the Cowboys won this game despite making that terrible decision to go for it on 4th down.
I know. Yeah. What are we doing?
And the play call was a horrible play call. Unless you're got like some crazy thing you're going to pull out of your bag here and it's the playoffs or something, just kick the field goal and go up by 3. They can't move the ball on you all of a sudden. Like, what are we doing here, Cowboys? What are we doing? And then they won, and I was like, I can't remember if I messaged this to the group. I think I did. They spent the last 8 minutes dicking around. They could have just won this game.
Yes.
15 minutes ago if they just kicked. They have the best kicker in the NFL, too. It's not like he's going to miss. It's not like he's a terrible kicker. I didn't know.
Jake Bates.
Jake Bates.
So this feels like as good a moment as any because we've gotten through several of these teams and several of them aren't interesting. I put this together today as I was thinking about it abstractly. I'm going to read you 2 lists of teams, and I think what we think about them. Bills, Jaguars, Chargers, Eagles, Packers. We all agree that these are teams with flaws, right?
Yeah.
That have some kind of prohibitive problem. Second list, Colts, Bears, Lions, Seahawks, 49ers. These are all teams that we feel pretty good about, right? They're all having pretty good seasons. They're all probably destined for something ahead of them.
Yeah.
Here's how little I know about football and prognostication. Every one of those 10 teams I just read is either 7-4 or 8-3. But 5 of them we think suck, and 5 of them we think are great. And we've lost Ryan. I apparently blew up his internet service provider.
Oh, I didn't even know he went away.
I stunned him to the point where he disappeared.
Well, welcome to the DeGrod pod. So let's get this one going here. Now that he's gone, let's really explore Man Ram.
Let's talk about Manny Santos dating that drug dealer. Like, he got rehabbed real fast.
Real fast.
Like, he went from being the villain of, like, season 4 to being the love interest of season 5.
Right. A crazy face turn.
Everyone loves a good guy gone bad or a bad guy gone good.
And then JT gets stabbed.
I think he's back. Hold on. We got to stop.
I'm back.
We momentarily started the DeGrod pod while we were waiting for you.
I like how all three of you were fine. I don't know what happened. All three of you were fine, but I wasn't.
But anyway, yeah, that's the list. All 10 of those teams are either 7-4 or 8-3, and half of them we think suck, and half of them we think are great.
Yeah.
But
like,
again,
are the margins that thin, or do we just not know anything?
A little from column A,
both.
from column B.
Both.
I mean, I think we don't know a ton, but I also think.
And okay, caveat: the Packers are 7-3-1. Fine.
Exactly. I'm going to be that pedantic. No, I think it's also something too where a lot of these teams, yes, they may have good records, but they've had schedules where they really haven't played anyone good.
Yep, that is the thing.
They've won some blunder games. Like Chicago's a perfect example of this. Like you beat the Raiders by 1. You beat somebody else by the Commanders, who also suck, by 1.
A miracle win over the Bengals.
Correct. Like, the Colts getting that win against the Broncos, but we still think the Colts are a decent team because they've had other quality wins. And I'm not picking on Chicago, but God bless them. They're my second team of. I had a brief summer romance with them, and I wish them nothing but the best.
The Cutlers.
Yeah, but I just think there's the record. A lot of times is a misnomer. Sometimes, like there are going to be good teams. Or I'm sorry, not good teams that have decent records, because that's the NFL now. There's so much stupid parity in the league that you just do not have one or two dominant teams anymore. Like we had it for a brief window with the Chiefs where they were just winning games, but I don't think you're going to see that over the course of the league much anymore. There's too much parity, and honestly, I think there's a talent drought in the league at a number of key positions.
Yeah, I wouldn't debate you that hard on that.
And I just think you're going to get, especially as the league's like, let's have more games and more teams, they're going to dilute the product. And I think you're going to see sloppier games. And the NFL will never take responsibility for it. Just look what they did with the officiating in that Cowboys game. They literally blamed Fox because Fox apparently didn't tell them it was important enough to look at. Like, it's your job. I know.
I only break this out.
I yield the floor to Drew in this regard.
Wow.
Drew, please continue.
I only break this out to prove that I know what I'm talking about when I talk about broadcast stuff. So I'm just gonna.
For those of you listening at home,
leave it there. Just leave it there.
Drew's holding an Emmy.
It is not the responsibility of the broadcaster to adjudicate the game. Like, that is such horseshit by the NFL to be like, well, Fox didn't show us that replay. If you have any doubt at all, you have to stop it yourself.
I did appreciate.
It is not the responsibility of the broadcaster to adjudicate the game or to alert you that they see something on replay that you didn't see. That is a dangerously slippery slope to start going down.
That is weird, but I did appreciate that they called that was a terrible call. Clearly, and did not hit the scoreboard.
Right? Yes.
Which I'm sure the NFL hated. I'm sure they hated that shit.
And if you're just listening in, I just took out my Grammy, but it's pretty much worthless. So
I have a Tony.
No. You mean your Grammy for a Latin spoken word album?
Yeah, you got it.
When
exactly.
you won that.
Yeah.
Muy caliente.
Mike, what award do you have?
Employee of the Month at McDonald's.
No.
Whoa.
Hey, that's something.
I'll trade you my Grammy.
Fact, I never got Employee of the Month, and I never got Student of the Quarter. It was rigged. Rigged. It was absolutely rigged.
You could make yourself the teacher of the quarter.
Oh, I like this. Just give yourself an award.
Just a wall. Teacher of the Month.
The Cedars Tzatziki dip Teacher of the Month.
Teacher, yeah. Just
I know it's been a while since it's been a while since Cedars has made an appearance on the show.
Yeah. Trying to cut back.
Trying to cut back on the Cedars, our sponsors.
No, there are not.
They're
sponsors.
our only
They'll never
sponsor.
sponsor us now.
So I tried to make an AI video for Cedars, and they stopped me on a copyright.
Wow, I love that so much. We need an entire off-season podcast on failed AI videos that you tried to make, and what happened.
Oiled up Rob Ryan prefers Cedars.
He's alive. I can't do anything with him. I need him dead.
Oiled up Rob Ryan.
The Insane Clown Posse is still alive. You did something with them.
Yes.
Oh my
they're not
gosh.
Copyrighted, and they're dead inside, like Philly fans.
Wow. The Eagles hate. All right, category. Shador wins a game. The Browns defeated the Raiders. Shador.
Did Shador defeat the Raiders, or did 10 sacks defeat the Raiders?
I love what you texted us, Drew, about.
Oh my God! Yes. This is the Jeff Saturday thing all over again. If I had children, I would have bet them on the Browns. It was a mortal lock that the Raiders would lose Shador Sanders' debut as a starter. 100%. I could have told you that if you had told me that at the beginning of the season. Say it's going to be week 12. And Shador is going to get his first start against the Raiders. Back when I was still a Raiders fan, I would have said pencil in the Browns. Like, bet your mortgage on it. There's no chance the Raiders win that game. And they did. And Shador played okay. But,
I mean, his touchdown was a screen pass. So it's not like he was like lighting up the world. But he wasn't bad.
You give up an interception to the Raiders, you've done something wrong because they suck. But, 10 sacks? Come on. Geno Smith is awful. The Raiders are awful. They fired Chip Kelly, which is going to make them less awful. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch something you used to love hit the skids like that, but that's the lesson they need.
Yeah.
I don't know how they managed to grab a hold of Geno, seeing that his fur is all full of poop.
Yeah. Poor Geno.
Geno.
And then farm upstate is looking kind of nice.
Yeah, and then Pete Carroll in the post game has the tenacity to, has the temerity to be like, "Well, I didn't think I thought I could keep it from being this bad." Well, you didn't.
Yeah,
I hate his interviews.
Oh, Pete.
Those kids at USC think the same thing there, Pete. Or...
Yeah, no shit.
Petey Sunshine. Myles Garrett gonna break the sack record, the single season sack record. He's getting close.
Might do it next week.
Play the Raiders again, well.
Which, by the way, us being prescient, we said at the start of the season, what's the record that we think could go down, and we all fundamentally agreed the single season sack record. Now with the extra game and the way they play the ball, and some of the pass the ball, and some of the defensive ends out there, that's the one that could go down.
I love Myles Garrett. And I love watching him play football. I don't like that he still whines at every post game. It's like, well, we need to just play better. You could have left. Look, what are you talking about?
You could have left.
Right.
You requested a trade, my dude.
But he didn't. And again, we also slag players for not making a commitment to teams.
Right.
He got drafted by the Browns. He's willing to stay in what is arguably the most horribly mismanaged. Yeah, they paid him a dump truck full of money, but somebody else would have too. It's not. First
he could have gotten out. He could have gotten out.
Correct. I'm very confused how the Browns have any money to spend at all. Seeing that they're still paying, Tickles Mix molester. Exactly.
Maybe they're paying Joe Smith under the table. Sorry, only Ryan will get that.
Joe Smith, Timberwolves. He ruined the Timberwolves. God damn it!
Why, if you're gonna break the rules to pay somebody under the table, why are you doing it for Joe Smith? Sweet Lord.
Well, he's what they needed.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't what anybody needed.
Oh boy. All right. Well, poor Raiders, but maybe we'll break the sack record and we can get that awful Michael Strahan record out of there. Please. I hate that record.
That embarrassing last sack.
Embarrassing. The category is I'm not dead yet. The Chiefs beat the Colts. They're not dead yet. They show signs of life here.
Yeah.
Colts suck. I know we were just talking about
me.
I know we were just talking
about the Seahawks. You sound like me talking about the Seahawks.
I know we were just talking about 8-3 teams that we shouldn't judge too harshly, but it comes down to the Chiefs did the thing that nobody else thought to do, which is make Daniel Jones beat you, and he's not good. He's the same Daniel Jones you remember, and their defense, like, who is their brain dead defensive coordinator who was like, well, they're beating us on crossing routes for literally 4 quarters. Let's just keep running man coverage. What are we doing?
I don't
the Colts
know if they can
played 3 good teams, and they've lost to 3 good teams.
3 good teams.
And like what Mike was saying, they're kind of stacking wins against shit teams. So
they kind of remind me of was it the first year we did this podcast, or was it the year before, where the Vikings were like, what were they, like 15-2 with Cousins, and you just knew they were going to lose immediately when they had that playoff game, and they did. They lost to Daniel Jones in that playoff game. Just like, of course they're going to lose this game. That's kind of what the Colts remind me of. Like, Okay,
Yeah.
they're gonna lose their playoff game. Wherever it is, they're gonna lose it unless Jonathan Taylor does something. They got nothing else.
He's already kind of slowing down. He looks a little. He didn't look Saquon tired, but he looks a little tired.
Boy, Saquon is having a rough year.
He's done.
Rough.
Just call him Dalvin Barkley at this point because he is done.
I remember a million years ago because I got burned by this in fantasy football because I took Ricky Williams the season after he had like 400 carries or whatever it was.
Yeah, yes.
And somebody in fantasy football a year or two after that basically drew up a whole article that said the season after a guy gets like 320 touches, he's not as good that next year. He can bounce back the year after that, but like, and I wonder if you're seeing that with Saquon. Like they put him to work last season.
But I mean,
it's showing.
He'll be close. I think he'll either be 30 or closing in at 29 next year, and that's also the time where you usually hit a wall.
Unless you're Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, Juggalo JJ McCarthy. Oh boy,
he ain't good.
Oh boy, it's getting worse. It's getting worse every
it's
time.
Not fair. They're sending 5 guys at me, Dad. It's not fair.
Packers.
It's supposed to be 2-man touch.
Time out. Stop.
You ain't playing Purdue anymore.
Crossing the drug bridge.
My mom says you're hitting too hard, and I'm going to have to go home.
Mom.
Oh, no. Good Lord. Well, the Packers.
You're smudging my makeup. The other juggalos aren't going to like it.
It's not a phase. It's not a phase, Dad.
Not a phase. It's Fago.
This is the new me.
87 yards passing, guys.
Some Fago.
I wanted to go longer because of your face.
Yeah.
Drew's face.
Drew saw some juggalos once.
Just the once?
You guys remember the time I texted you giddily that I saw them coming home?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Like I saw them in the wild.
Oh man. I don't know what else there is to say about that game. Whatever. Who cares? The Packers are one of the most boring good teams. Just like, okay. All right, Jameis is here, but the hat, if it was here, would be forwards because the Lions defeated the New York Giants in overtime.
But you know what? This was, because of where I live, this was the first Lions game since becoming a Lions fan that I got to watch in its entirety. So I actually sat down and watched it, right?
Okay, all right.
Listen, at the moment Jameis caught that touchdown pass, I was like, you know what? If that's how they lose, I can accept.
You can live with that.
Yeah.
You can live with
Jameis
win.
If you're gonna lose to that, fine. I'm gonna bring this back for a moment because I don't know about where you guys live, but where I live, precisely at 4:25, and what I assume was supposed to be the terminal break between that game and the 4:30 game, whatever brain dead nonsense was in master control at my local television station ran a commercial break in the middle of overtime.
No,
oh man,
and
brutal.
It was the whole thing.
Oh,
and it came back 2 minutes later, and thankfully the game was still going on, and I got to see the end. But I cursed at my TV a lot. It was my first angry moment as a Lions fan. It was great.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, that said, having watched this whole game, the Lions are pretty good. Lions got some problems. Their secondary's not great, and really their problem is Jared Goff is a problem. As soon as there's a distinct play in the red zone where he throws it out of the back of the end zone for an intentional grounding, and they end up scoring on the drive anyway. But if he had looked to his right like 6 inches, there was a tight end standing by the post in the standing by the pylon, waving his arms because there was no defender within 35 feet of him. Like easy touchdown. But instead, Goff threw it right out the back. And what you saw consistently in that game, because the Giants, for all their faults, do have good pass rushers, is Goff has the same problem that he had in the Super Bowl when he was quarterback of the Rams, which is as soon as you get him off schedule, he has no idea what to do.
It sounded like you
Jamar
like
Gibbs
moved
is
in with your new girlfriend and you're like, she's got some problems. She's got roaches in her house. What the hell?
Keeps eating my cheese even though I put my name on it.
Smells like soup. It's really weird.
Uh,
I was saying though, Jamar Gibbs though, pretty
Amazing.
damn good. He is
Wow.
so good.
what did he get? Like 58 points in freaking fantasy?
Yes.
Oh, I know because I have him. Also, I had Wendell Robinson in that game too, who also
And
had a
he did
big
quite
game.
well. Yeah.
So,
Wow, look at you. Are you in first place still in our fantasy league?
I am.
Yes, he is.
I'm not losing
I'm
this week.
creeping up
either.
on you though.
You are. You guys are
I am-
right on my heels.
My
I
team
think
is
I
in the
won.
skids
I think
now.
I won my second game.
I somehow I'm gonna beat Calavito this week with I think I got 4 points out of Josh Allen. 8. I'm sorry, 8.
Wow.
I'm
look at
somehow
you.
gonna win this week.
Wow. The
And
way he's
because
come
Emmanuel Wilson gave me almost 25 points.
I will
Go back
improve
down.
to 2-10.
through. Nice.
8-4. I'm another one of those 8-4 shitty teams that Drew was talking about.
So
Yeah,
all three of you are in the playoffs. All three right now, if we were to end, are in the playoffs, right?
Playoffs.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust my team. I started out hot, but we're in the
Playoffs?
skids the last few weeks.
You're all a game up, though. You're a game up on the next group. Wow. Yeah, Saquon Barkley has tanked my season there. Tanked it.
Done.
Tanked it.
Done. Old
He
man
gone.
Barkley.
I'm bringing back an old category here.
Ooh.
It's old. It's from like year one of the podcast.
It's
called
the groove yard of forgotten favorites.
It's called the Cousin Zone. We entered the Cousin Zone on Sunday
Yeah.
because
Oh, I forgot all about the cousins.
remember that Kirk Cousins can't be good unless he's up by a certain amount of points, and then he's great.
Or down by a certain
Or
amount
down
of
by a
points.
certain
Down
amount.
by an unbelievable amount, and then he can be
Yeah.
great. The Cousin Zone. It's that balance. It's that balance, right? Well, the Falcons defeated the Saints. Boy, oh boy, Tyler Shuck.
God, who
Stinks.
would lose to the Saints?
I can't. What a terrible loss that is. That is a horrible loss. If we had won that stupid game against the Saints, we'd be in
Shuck
first
is-
place. The Panthers will be in first place in the NFC South right now.
Shuck is tarnishing the modest legacy of the House of Brahm.
Yeah,
The
he's
modest legacy.
ruining the house. I'd rather have Rattler in there. Honestly,
Brian Brom did that himself.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
House of Brahm is not thrilled. I don't know. There's not a lot to say here, but Falcons defeated the Saints. Cousins will play the rest of the year though because Michael Penix
Is out.
is in the infirmary for the
Having
rest of
that-
the year.
Musket ball wound tended to.
Ouch.
Quick, get some quinine and leashes.
Bloodletting. Let the
Timpening.
bloodletting commence. All right, it's time for
Sunday at 9, an all-new McConkey.
I want names.
When the streets fight back,
You don't have to do it alone, son.
only one cop can hold the line. McConkey, new episode, Sunday at 9 on...
Chargers were out this week, but I'm sure we have a McConkey. Or was it
We do have
preempted?
an episode of McConkey. McConkey's investigating a cat burglar who pulls off jobs in spectacular fashions. His most recent heist totaled $30,000 of jewels from a room in a high-rise hotel. The culprit is Joey Rand, a lounge singer who's also a compulsive gambler who owns the syndicate $200,000. His girlfriend, who works for a company that does tours of Los Angeles, surprised Joey's with the names and the room numbers of well-to-do people. Joey is now the target of a determined McConkey and the syndicate that's ready to kill him over his gambling debts. The singer, of course, is played by Donny Osmond, and his girlfriend, oddly enough, Marie Osmond.
Marie Osmond.
Oh!
There you go. Excellent.
Oh
Also,
my god, I love it.
$200,000 of gambling debts in 1970, whatever. That's not good.
That's a fair amount.
Donnie has a problem.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
huge
That's a problem. That's a problem.
How did they Bob let him get that far?
No, why isn't he dead?
Yeah, right.
They gave him a lot of leeway.
I guess so.
I like his singing. They love his
Right.
singing.
That velvety voice bought him 200 G's.
Oh god. I kind of like just having no Chargers update, just a McConkey episode. I kind of like
There you
that actually. Some Chargers could be frustrating sometimes. McConkey, Get him a Conky shirt. It's in the description.
Yeah.
Grab it. All right. This category is weird coaches. The Jaguars and the Cardinals both tried to out-shit each other. Stupid. They were both being stupid the entire time.
Stupid.
No, I can do a dumber thing. No, me. I can do a dumber thing. No, watch me do this. The Cardinals, after all of this, had a chance to tie the game. Just simply tied the game with a kick. Chose not to. Put the onus on Jacoby Brissett to complete a 4th and I think 6 or 7. Instead, throw it to the end zone and miss. Game over. Cardinals lose. Jonathan Gannon's going to get fired, right?
Yeah.
He's going to get fired.
The game is over. Everyone must leave.
Oh,
Go
boy.
to your home.
The Jaguars did several dumb things as well that made no sense. Trevor Lawrence is bad, you guys.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence is bad.
He may not be great.
I've seen enough. He's bad.
Oh, God. He is real shit.
He's bad, guys. He's bad. It's gotten worse. Last year we had all these questions, and
has there ever been a quarterback like Trevor Lawrence who came with so much fanfare and just completely flopped like this? Like extended flop. Like we've had guys who failed, like as a boss, like Jamarcus Russell, things like that. But they didn't last long. I mean, Trevor Lawrence has started a lot of games over his 7-year career, 6-year career, whatever he's got. Has there anybody? Carson Palmer, maybe, but even Palmer had good years.
Palmer went to the playoffs a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the name that comes to mind is Kyler Murray.
Yeah, right.
Ryan Tannehill lasted a long time. Now, he didn't have the fanfare that Trevor Lawrence did. He
also made an
19th
AFC
pick,
championship
22nd pick.
game.
Yeah. It's
Haley
a hard
Smith.
question.
It is. He's just a weird story, you know?
Yeah.
How many playoff games has Lawrence won? He won that wild one against the Chargers, right? And has there been another one? I don't think so.
Don't even remember that one.
He won that crazy comeback where the Chargers were up by like 35 and they ended up losing it, right? Brandon Staley.
I must say the football terrorist as their head coach.
Brandon Staley.
Yeah, right.
God, I miss him.
Oh,
I wish he would come back. I wish he would come back. Yeah, but wow. I mean, the Jaguars have a winning record. I mean, they won this game.
7-4.
Yeah, right.
God, he sucks. God, Trevor Lawrence is bad. It's not like they haven't tried to put weapons around him, too. Like, they just traded.
Many personal axes you have to grind.
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like his
tell.
hair. I hate his hair. No, I mean, I thought he was going to be great. So it's frustrating to see how far he has fallen here.
AEW.
Put him through a table, Tony Khan. Come on. Put him in blood and guts. All right. Category sweeping the nation is other. Patriots defeated the Bengals. Sure. Why not?
The Bengals suck, but I think the Patriots are good.
The Patriots are good.
Play.
We gotta talk about this. Joe Burrow cannot play. Are you kidding me? You're not gonna AFC, you're not gonna make the playoffs with 8 losses. It's just not gonna happen. So what are you playing him for?
I don't understand it, but he's coming back.
Oh God, he's gonna get killed on Thanksgiving.
He's playing on Thanksgiving. Is that the night game? I think it's the night game, right?
It's the 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Well, at least we'll have Joe Burrow back in our lives.
The 8 o'clock game is also usually like the zaniest Thanksgiving game.
That's the butt fumble game. That's where the butt fumble happens.
There's a lot going on in that game. So God knows what we're about to see with Joe back.
There are 2 people on this podcast who have shaken hands with Steve Gregory, who recovered the fumble.
Yes, I was going to say.
I went to high school with his wife.
You guys know Steve Gregory, the butt fumble guy.
Coordinator at Vandy.
Hey, that's a good spot.
Go Commodores.
Good spot. All right, the category is other. The Seahawks defeated the Titans.
It's fine.
Okay. Sure.
Sure.
Quietly.
Okay, quick aside on the Titans. So that guy who took the punt return back for the touchdown, DK, I'm in a keeper league where I don't think anybody, including me, realized that return yards are measured at 10 yards per point. That dude has been a gold mine all year. He's not like fastest total, but he is leading the league in return yardage.
Who's running your league, Will?
I did think about that as I realized how the scoring was actually situated, but no, it's not him.
Killer Greg did message us. He said the Titans have no talent, literally no talent, which I believe is true. But I think Cam Ward is actually pretty good.
He played okay in this game.
He played pretty well in this game.
So I always say this about rookie quarterbacks. I need to see something during the season to make me believe in you. I've seen some plays out of him.
Yeah,
like he's progressing. Okay. He's getting better as the season going on. Greg is right though. He has absolutely no help.
No weapons.
Right. Now, especially now that Travis Hunter's gone. But I
posed this question to him and he dismissed it quickly because he is a sad boy about his team. But couldn't the Titans just do what the Patriots did for Drake May? Like just make a couple of quick moves and they're already sort of back. If you just make some.
I mean, but cap situation. They can't be paying anybody, right?
Right. That's what I say. You can't
sign
do that until the off season. I mean, I could.
No, that's what I mean. Like in the off season, couldn't this be a big turnaround team next year? Where like, wow, look at this.
If they spend the money, yes.
You need a coach too that doesn't suck.
Yes. And you need an ownership group that's committed.
They had a new stadium opening, not this year, but I think next year. And you know, typically you do want to have some fanfare when you go into that.
Sure. I could see it though. I think Cam Ward has something.
I do too.
He's not bad.
He's not bad. Considering how bad this team is, he's not bad.
He is routinely making what almost looks like chicken salad out of chicken.
Yes. I mean, and he's a rookie, and that's hard to do.
The Vikings would trade Triple J for him in a heartbeat.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, nobody's taking
every single game. Cam Ward looks better, and that's what else can you ask for a rookie?
He looked pretty good in this game.
Yeah.
Well, and also you watch him in press conferences, you see how he has the right composure to himself too.
Sure.
Like he's got the right mindset. He seems to like really understand what his role is, and he does it well.
That was one thing we talked about in the offseason was that like he is very well liked by his teammates. That's one thing that he has.
We went into that draft thinking Shadir would be in like the top 5, and we saw how that happened. Top 5 rounds, I think, is what we were talking about.
Yes, that's what we meant.
But like Shadir is just such a bitch, and when it comes to being anything with the media, and Cam is the exact opposite. Like just incredibly smart.
Well, forget playing for the U. It was that humility he learned playing for Incarnate Word. Go Cardinals!
Wow. Another record that quietly could fall here is Jackson Smith Njigba. That's how you say it, Terry Bradshaw. He might break the single season receiving yards record. He's closing in. He needs 600 more yards or something like that.
Who has that right now? Who has the record?
It's
Calvin Johnson.
I think.
Okay.
Fell just shy of 2,000, had 19 something.
I feel like Cooper Kupp's got to be up there. He had that 1 year. Remember that? We had like 190 catches or something.
I think he had 1,800 or something. Yeah. But he's closing in. So JSN, keep an eye on that because there's the extra game. So
yeah, but you got to factor in that Sam Darnold's going to turn back into a pumpkin the last 3 games of the year.
But I mean,
Mark, good eye. Cooper Kupp is number 2. 1,947.
That 1 year was ridiculous.
2021.
Megatron had what, 1968, something like that?
1964.
64.
Julio Jones
Jerry
is 3.
Rice is. Jerry Rice was 3, but I remember the Julio Jones.
Jerry Rice is 4.
Yeah, Rice has been
Jerry had what, 18 and something?
Wow.
1848.
1848.
Revolutions, baby.
Yeah, so keep an eye on that. The final other category here is Ravens defeat Jets.
Ravens suddenly 6-5, though. Everybody knew that if they could get their shit together, they could be dangerous, and now they're going to be dangerous in a division that could be up for grabs.
It could be, but now the problem is Lamar's hurt again with something different. Not like the same problem. Now he hurt his toe. So
also they did not look good in this game. They looked pretty bad in this game against the Jets. I mean, it was the Jets.
Although, listen, as this sounds blasphemous even as I say it out loud, the Tyrod Jets are a little bit different than the Justin Fields Jets.
Sure.
Tyrod is not going to lose you a game. You do have to actually beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose, but you should be able, if you're
if
you're a Super Bowl contender, you should be able to take care of the Jets. Come on.
Yes.
One would hope.
One would hope. All right, it's time for our segments. It's time for a stripe spiral, Drew. We're getting into some. We're getting there. We've got the rivalry week, right?
Rivalry week. So first and foremost, tomorrow at 4:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
Wow.
UMass will have a national audience on ESPNU for their final opportunity to win a game against the 3-8 Bowling Green Falcons.
Oh,
now, it's at home. UMass is
the blue plate special
for this game. They're gonna lose so bad. Let me see. What's the actual line on this? Bowling Green, despite being 3-8, is favored by 14.5.
Take the over.
So
it's my lock of the week.
This would be a reasonably short stripe spiral because we honestly didn't learn that much this week. This is that week where like all the SEC and ACC teams play low grade FCS teams to tune up for rivalry week. So we didn't learn a lot. No major upsets this week. Did anybody painfully watch the first half of the Notre Dame-Syracuse game?
No.
Notre Dame up 49-0 at the half. At one point, they had more points, 49, than passing yards, 42. Oh. They were up 23-0. At one point, they were up 21-0, having run. No, they were up 35-0, having run 5 offensive plays because they had 2 pick sixes and a punt return block for a touchdown.
Man.
70-7.
70 was the final score. Like I didn't see the second half. Why would you? Like I don't even know if Notre Dame played their starters in the second half. Why would you? Get Jeremiah Love out of the ball game. He already had 100 yards and like 3 touchdowns.
Doesn't Bath Salt's Josh Allen have another year of eligibility? What's he doing?
Can we get him back? That's like a 3-year-old joke.
He is slapping a fork into a bowl of frozen yogurt right now.
He's in NFL Europe.
Actually, one major upset over the weekend, and I've been telling people this for weeks, and they don't believe me. Do not underestimate the Pitt Panthers.
Yeah, beat Georgia Tech.
Panthers annihilate Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia and listen, maybe Georgia Tech had this game coming. They failed to beat just about anybody by more than 1 score. Like they've been cardiac kids all year, having to basically put it in the hands of their quarterback, Haynes King, who could still be a Heisman Trophy candidate, and just say, do something super heroic and win us a game. And like he couldn't do that this past weekend. They were down 28-0 to Pitt before you could blink. Pitt's freshman quarterback is dangerous. They put this kid in after like game 4 or 5, and he has been lights out since they put him in, minus the Notre Dame game, where again, I think intentionally they showed nothing on offense in that game in preparation for this game. Because, by the way, Pitt always finds a way to backdoor their way into the ACC championship game, and that's exactly what they're trying to do this year again.
Yeah, I did watch this game. Pitt's defense was like, because they had Georgia Tech came back and had a couple chances on this one just to kind of get back into it, and Pitt shut them down every single time. Very impressive.
Don't underestimate the Pitt Panthers. So it's rivalry week, like Ryan mentioned, which means all games are interesting, but games of particular interest for this weekend. Georgia Tech and Georgia, because Georgia game to kind of solidify their way strength of schedule wise into the SEC championship, but they can't help themselves in terms of their conference. They could win and still get left out, depending on the tiebreakers with A&M and Alabama and Ole Miss. But Georgia Tech, this is their only shot to get back into the playoff. Is there is a scenario by which they can still go to the ACC championship game, but it is completely arcane. Other games to watch. Miami and Pitt, pretty much for the same reason. Miami still has a slim chance at going to Charlotte. Pitt can beat them, and with a little help, also go to Charlotte. But of course, the game to watch is Ohio State and Michigan, because Ohio State can beat everybody except for Michigan. They've not beaten that school up there since 2019. It's been over 2,000 days since they last beat Michigan. There's a bunch of arcane scenarios in every conference, including the American Conference. But the ACC, there are 6 teams that still have a non-zero chance to make the conference championship game. Virginia, SMU, Pitt, Miami, Georgia Tech, and lowly Duke. Basically, if everybody loses and Duke wins, Duke can find their way into the ACC championship.
Wow.
In the SEC, A&M, Bama, Georgia, Ole Miss, still at the top. A&M in the same spot Georgia Tech was last week. If they beat Texas this weekend, which is not an easy task, but they should do, although Texas kind of had a get-right game against Arkansas. But if they beat Texas, they're in. If they lose to Texas, they're functionally out. Now, they're still going to make the playoff anyway. They're not going to go from 3 to 12 or whatever and find themselves on the outs. They're a mortal lock to make the playoff, but they could miss out on the SEC championship game. That is about it for striped viral stuff this weekend. We will know a hell of a lot more after Saturday night because that'll be the end of the regular season, and we'll know where everybody stands and who's going where. Tiebreakers are going to be crazy depending on how some of these games finish out.
Is Georgia Tech, is that in Georgia or is that in Georgia Tech?
That is, let me double check. I believe that's in Athens.
Okay.
It's either in Athens or they used to play that game at a neutral site. I don't know if they still do.
They play it in the Georgia Dome?
They used to play it at the old Georgia Dome. Stand by. Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is listed as the home team. Oh. Where is that game being played? Yeah, it's being played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so neutral site.
Ah, sweet. So we can say Uga because they bring in the neutral site stuff.
Yes, they do.
Yes, excellent.
And of course, the Egg Bowl is this weekend. After which point, Lane Kiffin will make an announcement, which means like, why on earth would you decide to have a press conference if he were staying? This is
right.
Ole Miss has ever done.
Is LSU going to give him $100 million?
I hope not. For what? What's he won ever? Like, that kind of money is reserved for guys who've won stuff. He never won a Super Bowl. He's never won, he's never won in college.
Oh, LSU.
He won when he was on Saban's staff or whatever. But
that's some Jalen Brown money.
He also once got fired on the tarmac at USC. So, like, why do we suddenly think this guy is worth crazy Jalen Brown money? Like, what's he won? Go get a guy who's won something. Riverboat Ron is sitting out there.
Like Chip Kelly.
Riverboat Ron might end up becoming the head coach at Cal because he fired the head coach at Cal. So,
please, Ed Orgeron's still around.
Ed Orgeron just sitting out there in the wings. He's got a national championship.
He's got one for LSU, doesn't he?
Yeah. He was the head of the Joe Burrow team. He was the interim coach and won the national championship. Now, granted, they had Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase and Clyde Edwards-Helaire and a bunch of dudes on defense. Like, I could have coached that team to a national championship. They smoked Trevor Lawrence in the championship game.
Damn hippie.
Yeah.
Good. Don't like him. Quick update. Monday Night Football is going on. The 49ers took the lead. They're up 17-3, but the Panthers are moving the ball now in just outside the red zone. So we'll keep an eyeball on that as we do a football foo bar.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not of intelligence and morality, but of stupidity and hubris, a journey into a hellscape whose boundaries are the limits of human depravity. That's a fallen goalpost up ahead. Your next stop, Football Foo Bar.
Okay, Tedero McMillan's just scored a touchdown at 17-9. Extra point awaiting. Go ahead, Mark.
Extra point blocked. So a peek behind the curtain this week. I've been absolutely run ragged, so I apologize if I wasn't as active in this podcast. But it's Black Friday, it's Cyber Monday week. So a lot of my plans for our season completely went to shit 30 seconds into today. We launched our Black Friday sales, and there's all sorts of problems. So, and it did not get any better. So I get to do it all again tomorrow. But it did get me thinking about Black Friday in general. We all worked retail, right? We all got to probably experience at least one Black Friday in our lives. Drew, I know you went through a whole bunch when you were.
I worked at a toy store. I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
I worked at McDonald's. I'm even more dead.
Yeah.
But you won Employee of the Month, Mike.
No, I didn't. It was bullshit. It was rigged. My manager was too busy doing coke in the bracket room.
You have to if you're a McDonald's manager. It's prereq. But you know what though? We all had stories about Black Friday, and you know what you can get a really good deal on Black Friday? That's board games. You know, like Kerplunk and Mousetrap and Connect 4, baby. Because that's right, it's on Nathaniel Hackett gets into football foobar.
Oh, no. He's never been in.
He's never been in. All right. Our boy Nathaniel started his football career at that college football hotbed, UC Davis, where he played, get this, long snapper.
No.
Destined for greatness. Hackett would become an offensive assistant at his alma mater after graduating, and then he got a coaching job at Stanford. He apparently did good enough there to warrant a job on John Gruden's Buccaneers before bouncing around the league for a few years before ending up with Doug Marrone at Syracuse as his offensive coordinator. Marrone jumped to the NFL and became the head coach of the Bills. Marrone came, and then Hackett came with him and oversaw some of the most atrocious offenses in the Bills' drought era. After getting fired from Buffalo, he became the coordinator for the Jaguars and then finally met the love of his life, Poochie. In Green Bay. Took over the coordinator job there in 2019, and in 2021, the Denver Broncos, apparently ignoring the red flashing common sense light, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, decided that this rando definitely is the reason Aaron Rodgers won those MVPs and not, like Aaron Rodgers in his prime. So Denver Broncos hired him in 2022, and what followed was one of the most tumultuous seasons in NFL history, with Hackett's bumbling a constant source of entertainment, in particular to one plucky Pod and Long podcast just getting their feet wet. So let's go through that very briefly. That 1 year,
please.
right out of the gate, week 1 against the Seahawks, Hackett made perhaps the most baffling coaching decision of his career, trailing by 1 point with a 4th and 5 from the 46-yard line and a minute left. He let the clock bleed down before attempting an incomprehensible 68-yard field goal. The kick naturally was wide left, and they lost. By the way, earlier in that game, the Broncos had the ball on the Seahawks 1-yard line 2 separate times. Both times they ran shotgun plays on 1st and 10. Both times they fumbled. Both times the Seahawks recovered the ball.
Wait, isn't this the game that the Manning cast were like, oh my God, what is he doing during the entire game? And Shannon Sharp was on there too.
Absolutely insane. Things did not improve in week 2 against the Texans as the Broncos were driving down with less than 3 minutes to go, put themselves in position to win the game on a field goal. The Broncos had 3rd and 1 at the Houston 35-yard line. Instead of running the ball to get an easy first down, they ran a disastrous reverse sweep and lost yardage. That pushed a potential chip shot back to 59 yards. Hackett, suddenly too skittish to attempt a 59-yarder, considering he tried a 68-yarder the week before, decided to punt with 3 minutes left in the game. And in enemy territory, the Texans gleefully ran out the clock after getting a first down, and that was it. In week 5, Hackett managed to get to overtime against the Colts and drove down to the Colts 32-yard line. The Colts had already punted, so all Hackett needed at that point was a field goal to win. Instead of just doing safe runs up the middle, Hackett went for it and called an end zone pass play that got intercepted. The Colts immediately drove down the field and scored a field goal to win. The rest of Hackett's season was full of clock management fiascos. Life coaches needed to be hired for his life coaches. The most ever delay a game penalties in a single season in NFL history. That was a good one.
Hackett.
Russell Wilson's fight against bathrooms and a humiliating 51-14 Rams loss to the Rams on Christmas that got Hackett fired after a 4-11 season before his first season was ever done. Hackett followed Rodgers to the Jets, completely bombed out there, and is now a defensive analyst.
What?
Because why not? He can't coach offense. Let's try defense. So, y'all, welcome Nathaniel Hackett into officially.
I appreciate the wholesome nature of this. This is the first induction we've had in a while that is strictly about football.
Yeah,
I was here for it. I liked it a lot.
True. That's true. It's nothing off the field. He seems like an okay guy off the field.
Hey guys, want to play concentration? TikTok.
Remember the joke where it was like who's the Vikings coach? The Vikings coach was talking to Josh Dobbs and he would be cut off after a certain amount of time. And then we did the Hackett version of that.
Yes, right.
Oh shit, my time's up.
Beep,
shit. I miss these dumb coaches.
Oh man.
Jonathan Ginnon's dumb, but he's not as entertaining as Hackett.
I always like the joke that not only Nathaniel Hackett loves board games, but he only likes certain ones. Like Monopoly's too hard.
Yeah, it's too hard.
So it's like it's got to be Don't Break the Ice or Kaplunk, like really games that he can kind of grasp.
Mousetrap just completely befuddles him.
Yeah, what?
Guess who? It's me, motherfucker.
He just guesses himself every time. Is it Nathaniel?
You're not in the game.
Oh, shit.
I raced one of them and I drew myself in.
I prefer tic-tac-toe. Oh, man. Wow.
Well deserved. Needed to go.
Hackett. I miss Hackett. Did Brandon Staley go in yet? I think he should be on the list at some point.
He's on the list.
We're watching you, Brandon Staley.
The Brandon Staley Rich Bisaccia thing is burned into my memory forever. Maybe my last great moment as a Raiders fan.
Chip Kelly is rapidly making his way up the leaderboard on that too.
He's on the list too. Kingsbury's on the list. So.
Yeah, but he's getting that Charlie Weiss money now.
Yeah.
Oh, Kingsbury. We haven't heard much from him this year.
And his Joker painting.
He's been incredibly quiet. Mm-hmm. All right, time for a sad boy boat. Who are you going to put on the sad boy boat, Drew?
Fran Brown. He looks like a man who just doesn't know what to do.
All right, I'm going to skip the other two because that was mine. If winners don't get washed when you lose, what happens when you're down 70-7?
You get hosed.
Yeah, you get deloused. I don't know. All right, Mr. Mike.
My sad boy boat is anybody who has to watch that Bills theme Hallmark movie.
Oh, Mark does.
I'm gonna watch.
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be great. We're gonna hate watch the hell out of that.
Maybe we should do it in the off season. The little Christmas bonus episode. Maybe we should do that.
There you go.
All right, Mr. Megastar Mark, who you got? Besides Eagles fans.
Yeah, nah. The NBA in general for hurting such a precious young man like Kevin Huerter and punishing him for nothing. For absolutely, what a way to ruin your reputation, the NBA.
Free Huerter.
Yes, free Huerter. My God.
Free Huerter. Get him out of there. Come on.
How dare you? Don't ever suspend him.
All right, the other side of the coin is game balls. Give a game ball to someone, Drew.
Jahmyr Gibbs, because I'm a Lions fan now.
Yeah.
You say it in such a way that I'm starting to make me upset. I'm a Lions fan now.
I mean, listen, it's going to be a slow romance. We got to feel each other out here. But so far, aside from eating my cheese that has my name on it, we're doing okay.
All right. Mr. Mike, who's your game ball going to?
Mine is Emmanuel Wilson because he put up a lot of fantasy points for me.
Packers running back? Is that who that is?
Yeah. Doesn't
Backup
matter. I won't know him next week.
There you go. Mr. Megastar Mark, you got a game ball for somebody?
Yeah, very obvious. It's Dak Prescott simply because he made Philadelphia fans cry. And that's exactly what we all should be aiming to do. So
I like that. I like your heel turn against the city of Philadelphia. Well, I went sad with Syracuse University for my sad, but I'm going to go game ball to Syracuse University player Elijah Clark, forcing that fumble against the Eagles after getting his ass kicked the entire way down the field, somehow breaking out of that and then forcing a fumble. And then they said he was from Syracuse. Like, oh, well, at least we got one thing this weekend. At least we got one.
All
right.
Monday Night Football update. It is 17-9, and the 49ers are knocking on the door of the red zone.
Yes. The Panthers went for a 2-point conversion and didn't convert. So there you go. Great.
Wait.
There's no reason they should have done that.
Yeah, okay.
It was one of those ones where there's a penalty and they put you on the half-yard line and then you're supposed to go for it. So says the analytics.
Gotcha.
Look,
they didn't get it.
That decision to do that is ass, man.
We ass.
Don't poke the bear.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
It's ass, man.
Okay. All right. I'm a nice man.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, well, we missed it last week.
Yeah,
we kept the juju away with X-Pac, but
X-Pac!
Thank you for telling us.
Maybe we should play more Juggalos for Drew. We just
no.
do more check.
All right, raspberry. How about raspberry beret?
Yeah,
I would rather you played Limp Bizkit than that.
Remember that one time we just played Tom Petty because you hate Tom Petty?
Yes.
Just played a long
breakdown. It's his favorite song.
We just played a long version of Breakdown.
Why am I on this show?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why you agreed to do this. You have an Emmy. All right. Time for plugs. Bring it down.
Give it to me.
Bloody good music. What do we got?
I've been real lazy, but in the meantime, Chris did a review of the new Spock's Beard album, and also posted his third annual Things He's Not Thankful For Thanksgiving week list.
Like that. I like that a lot. TGF podcast, we gotta talk. We're so busy. We haven't been able to record this November episode, so I don't know.
December.
Either push it to December or we just skip to the Christmas episode. I don't know. We got to figure that out.
Yep.
Stay tuned. You can get our merch in the description of all the things. So you can go check out the Weasel or McConkey or whatever. And we got to play this.
Wake up, it's Jake and the Fart Dog. That's right, buddy. Oh, he's armed and gassy this morning. Deep rumbling fart. We are live, 107.3.
That's my
Deep.
favorite part. He gets professional at the end.
My favorite part of that is that clearly in the AI prompt you put deep rumbling fart, and it didn't know what to do with that, so it just had the guy say it.
I like that though. It was good. Good job. Deep rumbling fart.
I was like a proud papa. I was like, oh, that's not the direction I thought you were going in, but it's very creative.
That might be my favorite one you've done.
Also, boy, Fart Man has been upstaged. The dog is way cheaper.
Yeah, the dog's better. This Fart Man. The burrito.
Poor Jake. You know he doesn't get to eat that burrito.
Right. I love Jake's like off-centered shirt. That's what
yeah, why is it not?
That's what I love about that.
Why is it not?
Because it looks like he works with the local sanitation department. It's not on air.
He's another job. All right. Well, make sure you enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Yes,
happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And we got a great movie for you. Check out Holiday Touchdown, A Bill's Love Story.
You got to watch that on Black Friday or in the Christmas spirit. Enjoy Thanksgiving as it is, and then watch Holiday.
All right. Transition. Home Alone at the end of Thanksgiving and the next day.
Yeah.
Do that Hallmark movie. All right. We're out of here. Peace out. We'll see you in week 13. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
In the distance, around the corner, out of sight, you saw where your dream was waiting, hidden just beyond the light. And all in a moment, hearts seem to fall in line. Sparks are flying from your heels. Nothing's gonna hold you back this time. Going places, brand new faces, wide open spaces for my dreams. Throw a finger in. Times of trouble, my friends will pull me through even when those